Hello friends! Welcome to another edition of Anomaly Adventure Theme Park Edition.
Sounds good. Today we're going to talk about DVC, Disney Vacation Club, and our process and what we learned when we were looking to buy into the DVC family.
So if you've ever wondered what it's like to purchase DVC, we're going to tell you coming right up.
So commercial and commercial now.
You have to put the intro in. Okay. So, DVC, Todd, why don't you tell us about our experience with it?
DVC is Disney Vacation Club, and we had a good experience.
So we are currently DVC owners, but it was a long road to get to this point. DVC is not something to be entered into lightly because it's a commitment over many years, right?
Many generations, many moons. So maybe tell them what DVC is.
Okay,
Disney stands for Disney Vacation Club.
DVC is basically Disney's version of a timeshare. You can learn more about it. There's lots of websites and YouTube videos, but we're just going to tell you kind of what our experience was and our path to committing to this timeshare and how we got here.
Okay.
All right. So, we learned about it, I guess, after we had been to Walt Disney World a couple of times. And then it didn't really make sense for us at the time. I mean, we were just staying in value resorts and doing the free dining plan and kind of just spending all day in the park. And then we started learning more about it. Before one of our visits, Todd got an email inviting him to sign up for a presentation. So we thought we get a gift card and free ice cream.
And dropped off at your park of your choice up front.
Free transportation anywhere on property, which was a huge plus, right? This was before minivans. So we decided to go for it.
Yeah, so it was a trip. Yeah, so they picked us up at our resort, took us there. We went
to Saratoga Springs.
Yeah, we went through a short introduction and then met with one of the sales consultants.
Mm-hmm. So we went to Saratoga Springs, which is the presentation center, showroom, whatever. They have model rooms of several of the properties that they're trying to sell at the moment. They've got childcare, so don't worry about bringing your kid to an hour-long presentation. They're having a great time without you, trust me. Basically, he just told us what it is, and it was not an aggressive sales pitch at all, I would say.
Yeah, they work on breaking down the numbers, talking about the costs. So, like Anami said, it is a timeshare. I mean, they don't hide that fact. And, they tell you your options. They help you understand, it is an investment, kind of like you're paying up front for many stays over many years for your hotel room. Right. Is essentially what it boils down to.
Right.
So they have a point system. You don't book for, say, you go every third week in March every year. You have a point system, so it's very flexible when you can vacation.
Right. So that was, about an hour and a half, and it sounded really good to me, to be honest, but we were just not in a position to buy at that point. So we got our free ice cream.
Our gift card.
And our gift card, and got dropped off at Hollywood Studios right at the door, the front gate, which was awesome. And then we kind of let it stew for a bit, about 2 years.
Yeah, and you went through and you did a lot of research on, on everything about it. Disney is pretty upfront about letting you know. It's not like there's many hidden. I don't think there's really anything hidden about it.
I looked into it. I looked into buying resale versus direct. I looked into, is this something that people enjoy having? Is it something that you can sell if you don't want to, be a part of it anymore? These were all questions that I was really interested in, and like, how easy is it to find availability at the resort that you want? So during those 2 years, I did a lot of research, and
Then our next step was we rented points.
yeah, we rented points, which is great because you don't have to commit, but you get the DVC experience, right? So you can rent points on a website from owners who don't want to use their points that year. And it's still cheaper than paying cash on the Disney website most of the time, but you get those deluxe accommodations at moderate prices. So we rented points at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it was just, I personally fell in love with that resort. And so I knew that if we were to buy DVC, that's where our home resort would be. And a home resort is where you can book it 11 months.
Then with the other resorts, with your points, you can book 7 months out.
Right. We kind of came into a little bit of capital, right? We sold a vacation rental and kind of put that away. And so we were financially a little bit better, in a little bit better place. So when we went to Disneyland in November, we did another presentation, got fast passes, another gift card. I mean, they really incentivize you to go and listen to this presentation, but there's no obligation. There really isn't. It's very low pressure. So we went and talked about it, and I said, well, we're really only interested in Animal Kingdom villas, which is not one of the resorts that they have for sale right now.
Right, because what they have right now is they have...
It's Alani and Copper Creek, which is almost sold out.
Right.
And the Poly's sold out, and the Riviera.
But, as Anami said, with all her research...
Yes, you can ask. Because Disney a lot of times will buy back points from people who want to sell. They'll put those points up on the open market. Disney has first... right of first refusal, which means that they have the first say whether they want those points.
Like Anami said, that was one of the big selling points too, is the buying into the timeshare is that it is resellable back. So we asked Steve, our sales consultant, if he knew if there was any points available at Animal Kingdom, and he went and called Mickey, and he came back, and what did he have?
Well, they had found a contract for 25 points, but we really, since we were buying direct, we wanted to go ahead and get 75 points. 75 points is the minimum for the membership benefits, and a lot of people will tell you that it's not worth paying Disney's full price for points for the membership benefits, but to us, since we were buying a slightly cheaper resort, Animal Kingdom Villas is one of the cheaper ones to buy per point. We knew we wanted the 75 points for the membership benefit. Todd, what are some of the reasons that we decided to go direct through Disney instead of resale?
Well, with resale, you do get the membership perks, the access at the Epcot to the DVC Member Center, discounts on food and shopping.
I think the most important perks for me, membership benefits, were access to the Moonlight Magic, the free DVC after-hours party, and the discount on annual passes. So we can get a gold pass, which is mainly for Florida residents, instead of having to get a platinum pass. And the difference is about $300 right now. Mm-hmm. So that's times 3 of us. It's a pretty considerable discount, and you don't get that discount if you buy resale. So the membership benefits can change at any time, but for now, we're happy with our decision. So we decided he did come up with a 75-point contract.
Amazingly.
December use year, which means every December we get our points. The contract was loaded, which means we had 2017 points. We were going to get our 2018 points in a month because it was December. And so we pulled the trigger, and it's been great. What the great thing is buying direct through Disney. you can put it on your Disney Chase Visa card,
Which we did.
is huge because you get 6 months with no interest, right?
That's correct. And
6 months with no interest, which is better than financing, okay? And the other thing is that we got the Disney Dream Reward points or whatever, which helped us pay for a cash room at the Grand Floridian coming up in a few weeks. So,
yes, because if you do go through resale, obviously you have to have that money then.
yes.
And also, we were able to split our payment. We were able to put like a little down payment down, then pay the other half, and then a month later pay the other half off.
So with resale, yes, you're paying, in our case with Animal Kingdom Villas, you're probably going to pay $70 less per point on the average, depending on the size of the contract. But for us, it was just worth it because of the flexibility of the payment options, the membership benefits, just knowing that we're like official DVC owners.
Right, like we walked out and it was done.
Right. We could immediately book a vacation.
Right.
We didn't have to wait and hope that Disney didn't exercise right of first refusal. So I am a huge supporter of resale. I think it's a great way to go. For us, we wanted to start out direct.
Right, and now we have the options. Now that we're members, we can buy
Right.
more resale points at some point in the near future.
Yeah. It's a huge purchase, guys, and it's a big luxury. So it's not something, everyone's situation is different. We're, we operate on a budget. Disney isn't a given for us. We have to plan and budget for it.
So the thing is, as Anomaly might have said, is that you are able to vacation in the deluxe for a moderate price at Disney. That's one of the major benefits. Another perk with the DVC is that about 8 years is your break-even point with purchasing. So what that means is the amount of money that you paid up front will be equal to staying, if you stayed every year in a moderate resort.
Right. Yeah. So in the long run,
if you're going to do Disney.
If you're going to do Disney every year, every other year, if you like staying in deluxe resorts, the values are great. I still would stay at a value, no problem. But there's just something about the deluxe DVC resorts. We stayed in the Poly last month and it was incredible. So with that being said, we are going to end it here. There's still a lot more about DVC we could talk about, but we want to keep it brief. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. We would love to talk more about this and hear your experiences. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more content like this, us talking to you about things, then subscribe and ring the bell so you can be notified of every new video. Is there anything else?
Nope.
All right. Till next time. See you real soon, guys. Bye.